Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a talk through get ready with me. But today I have no idea what I'm going to do to myself. But for sure I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And it's actually really pretty. I dig it. The only thing I would say about it is that it should have came with like a matte like cream shade, because I always have to set my eye primer. But I mean, it's not a huge deal. You can always just use like whatever powder, whatever setting powder you're using. And I usually like to use a creamy color. So I'm just gonna take this little Wet n Wild shadow. What is this called? This is called Brulee. It's really cheap at Walgreens. Actually, I don't know if they still sell it, but I'm just gonna set my eye primer. Oh my god, my hair looks like trash right now. It's hella oily, but I'm gonna go back to my gray tonight, so that's why I didn't wash it. I'm so excited. I love when my hair is like freshly gray, so you'll see that. So on the night I went to the J. Cole concert, I don't know if you guys saw that vlog. It's gonna be my previous video, but I used the greens in this palette. Yeah, I used this green and I actually really liked it. And then I went ahead and used like a gold, actually it's like a gold champagne-y shade by Inglot on the lid, and I actually really liked it. And I think I'm gonna be doing that today, but I'm just gonna do it like a little bit more intricate, if you will. I'm gonna be doing like a cut crease, because what's new, I always do cut creases. The weird thing about my palette, it didn't come with the sheet with the names of the eyeshadows, and I'm just kind of really disappointed about that, because I have no idea what the hell they're called. There's so many, and I wish it would have been like on the back or something. That would have been super helpful. But I guess I'll just do that thing where I'll insert a picture of the palette here, and I'll just like highlight the shades that I'm using, because lifting this up every single time I'm dipping into a shade is gonna be a bitch. All right, let's get started. So this is gonna be our transition. And then I'm going to take that pukey color shade and put that in the crease, because I feel like this is a shade that meshes really well with that green. So that's exactly what I'm using. All right, now that we got that down, I'm just going to dip straight into that matte, deep, like green color, like forest green color. It honestly, like, it surprised me how well this actually blends out. Did you guys see the new Anastasia palette, the Subculture? I don't want it. I feel like it's so beautiful and the colors in there are amazing, but knowing myself, it's not something I'd be reaching for all the time. Maybe like the first week or two that I have it, I already know myself. And then it'll be lost in my drawer and I won't pull it out for another year. That's why I really need to chill with the palettes, because I know I'm not going to use all that up. Like, I really don't need other eyeshadow palettes. So pray for me, guys, that I stay strong and I don't get that one, because I don't want it. Alright, so I got that done. Now we're going to go ahead and cut the crease with concealer. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the Kat Von D Lock-It cream concealer. I just have a little sample here. This one's in the shade L11. I just need something lighter than my skin tone. Taking this on a Sedona Lace EB11, which is a flat synthetic brush. You always want to take your time with cutting the crease. And I'm actually going to go back in with a really old palette that I still have. This is the Urban Decay Vice palette. I believe this is the first one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's called the Vice palette. I got it years ago. And it has like really pretty shades. I used to dip into this one a lot because it's like very chunky and like lavendery and purpley. I used to love that shade. But I really wanted like a yellow gold for this look, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like yellow and green would look good together. I don't know. I was just feeling it, so I'm gonna do this shade right here. This one's called Blitz. Take that with a flat shader brush. packing that in. You see how yellow that is? Super yellow gold. I definitely want to start playing more with color, only because I have so many like colorful palettes. Well, not even colorful, but palettes that do come with a lot of color. So I'm trying. Usually I just go for like a neutral type of eye, like golden, warm browns are like my go-tos, but I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. Ooh, and that just packed on really, really nicely. I'm gonna go back in with that green blending brush and just make sure that green is as intense as I want it. And then as I get to the top, I like put a lot less pressure on my brush and just slowly blend. This is starting to look like real Packers, like Packers colors. Not what I was going for, but it is what it is. You know what, I kind of want to bring down the yellow a little bit, so I'm just going to take some of the gold in the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and just kind of bring it in the center here, just to kind of give it like a gradient, but keep the bright yellow like in this area here. Okay, so moving on to the face, I already applied my Smashbox primer water, and I love this stuff. So I actually do this before I start my makeup in general, just so I can let it sink in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my NARS primer. This one is the Pore and Shine Control Primer. I actually really like it. No, it's raining. So this I only apply like on the areas where I get oily. So it would be like my T-zone here by my cheeks, my chin, and my forehead. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of green concealer. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal because I just have some redness around here. I started using a new cleanser. I actually started using like Sunday Riley products because we got them for gratis this month, and I'm really liking it. I don't mind that much that I'm breaking out. That usually happens with new cleansers or new skincare I'm trying out, but I feel like it's pulling everything out of the face. And it's the ceramic something cleanser by Sunday Riley, and I actually really like it. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation in medium sand. And I just got a sample of this because we're getting the full size for gratis, and I'm just trying to pick out my right shade. So I tried light, medium, honey, and it was a little too light for me, so hopefully this one works out. My beauty blender ready to go. I actually got really tan this summer. I had a Vegas trip on Memorial weekend, and I didn't want to go looking all pasty, so I tanned here in Arizona, and I got like a shade or two darker, like not even too much. It looked really good. But then when I was in Vegas, I got even darker. I got sunburnt a little bit. I went to a beach club, which wasn't even that great. I mean, like, it was good, like I was spending time with my friends and all, but we went to the Tao Beach Club, and there just isn't shade. It's pretty small. It wasn't what I expected. So yeah, we all got burnt there. We all got really dark. So now I'm having to go darker in all my foundations, and I'm kind of sad because my All Day Luminous is one of my favorite foundations ever, but it's a little too light for me right now. And I feel like this shade is looking a little light. But I don't know if I should go darker because then I'm gonna lighten up again in the winter. So fuck my life, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. And I am in light neutral, I believe. Yeah, I wanted to get light sand because I thought that one was gonna be more yellow, but it wasn't. This one is a little, it's weird because this one comes before the light sand, and it's a little darker than the light sand, which is weird, but whatever, I like this shade. And this concealer really is the best thing I've ever used. It's so bomb. Then I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier powder, which is my all-time favorite, if it focuses. Take my Laura Mercier powder. And of course, you guys know I'm gonna bake with this. Baking is life. That rain is so crazy right now. Ooh. Yep. It's pouring. I just hope the power doesn't go out. And then while that's baking, I'm going to take a little bit of the MAC Studio Fix, and this one is an NC40, and it is, gosh, I used to be an NC30, NC25, so this one actually fits right now, and I just put this like on the outsides of my face because I know when I bake I look a little lighter, so it lightens up my foundation a bit. So I'm just gonna put this on the perimeters. I'm gonna go ahead and contour again with my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, which is my favorite bronzer on this planet. You really have to dig into it, but I don't really mind because I don't get fallout because it's gel based, so it doesn't like, there's no powder that comes out of it, so I love it. And then I'm gonna take it on my favorite contouring brush. This is a Morphe R10. MAC Peaches, as always. I always use this blush, I love it so much. I'm gonna take the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion, and this one is in number 2. This one is so pretty, and I always like to wet the brush. And I'm gonna take the Mario Badescu, this is the rose water spray. So I just spray the brush, and then I dip into this, and this one's also gel based, just like the bronzer, so I love it. And look how intense it is. Super gold. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line with that same deep green color, just because this look is dramatic and I just want to deepen it up under there. And then my favorite inner corner highlight is from the Jaclyn Hep palette as well, and it's just so bright. I get so many compliments when I'm wearing this. And of course a nude lip, because what's new? And at this point I'm not even telling you guys what I line my lips with because it's something I literally use all the time. So if you guys watch me, you guys know what it is. And then for liquid lipstick, I'm using the Wet n Wild, what is this, a liquid catsuit, if it focuses, a liquid catsuit in the color Nudie Patootie. And it's a super light, cool tone nude, but I love it. And these liquid lipsticks are so comfortable. I highly recommend them. I'm obsessed with the red one right now. This one is called Missy and Fierce. I always put on like a deeper red lip liner underneath and then go ahead and top it off with that, and I love it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and top it with a gloss. This is a MAC lip gloss in, what are you called? In See-Through. I actually really do enjoy the MAC lip glosses. You know what, it's looking a little too cool tone, so I'm gonna go in with another gloss. And this one's Anastasia's Gilded. So do a little bit of that on top. It's a super warm gloss. This is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the eyes there. I went ahead and applied, these are actually the Ardell Double Wispies, and I applied them like kind of sitting up because I just really wanted them to be super like long and wispy and sit high. I was gonna go with more dramatic lashes, but I really wanted you guys to see through the lashes and see the lid color. So that's why I used these, and I really love the Double Wispies. They're so beautiful. You guys should definitely try them out. And here it is. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was actually really fun to make. I kind of missed doing talk through get ready with me's. They're like my favorite things to film, honestly. So hopefully I'll be keeping up with them more often, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye guys.